In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the JOBY GorillaPod 3K. Before I get into the video, guys, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. It is free and it helps me out a ton, and you can always change your mind later. If you like vlogs, if you like real life content, be sure and subscribe to the channel. Alright, so before I get into the actual review, I want to show you guys what I was using previously. So I was using this. It's the Walmart variation of this. As you can already tell, now take this with a grain of salt because I have been using this for 2 years, but the joints are all worn down. It's thin. It was good in its heyday, but it's not what I need anymore. So I went out and got the JOBY GorillaPod 3K. This thing is the exact same as what I had other times, but there's a few noticeable differences. For the legs, you've got the ball joints instead of like the actual like hinge type joints, and you also have a couple of different screw mounts. You have the right here, what is the 3/8 inch screw, and you also have the 1/4 inch on the top. That's for like different sizes. I don't really know what the 3/8 inch does at the bottom. All I know is for right now that it holds the ball socket thing on top to hold the screw mount in place. Another really awesome feature about this thing is it has the level right here, so that way whenever you're setting up a shot, setting up an angle, what have you, you can make sure your camera is always level. And another wonderful thing, and the reason I needed to get this new tripod in the first place, first let me show you this. It's just the screw is embedded in this sort of rubber type of situation, and after a while it got worn thin, and eventually the screw end could just pop right out of the rubber, which obviously is not ideal because I could not even use it. So what this has, the JOBY GorillaPod, it has a little clip where you can pull out the screw mount, and it's got the actual thing where you put a coin in or use some sort of something to screw it in. I like to use like a key, or really any coin works. It's pretty much whatever you have on hand, but it's really simple. It just clicks right back into place. That way you can use it. And one of the first things I noticed about this product was like it is insanely stiff, so like it's not gonna slip on you, and if somehow you had something really heavy on it, it's got the rubber bottoms and they're spherical, so they're not going to slip. No matter how you have them sitting, they're not gonna slip because they are that anti-slip rubber type of material, as well as all these little rings around the ball joint, so you can wrap it around just about anything and it's not gonna harm. So I've got a few different cameras I want to test out on this GorillaPod and see how it holds up, because I just got it in the mail today as of recording this and I haven't used it, so I need to get it set up. I'm gonna have a couple different cameras. I've got like a camcorder, a DSLR type camera, my phone on a little phone tripod, and I've got a GoPro, so I'll attach the GoPro to the GoPro mount on top of the screw. Okay, the first victim, the first camera I'm gonna test out is this big Canon. That's it. This is one of the tough things about this kind of thing, is you have to set it up in such a way to where you can screw it on. In an ideal world, you would probably use a coin. Keys are especially difficult to deal with if you have a bunch on the ring. So we've got the big camera. We're just gonna snap it like so, set it up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I mean, this is a heavy camera right here. It is stable. That's stable. And then you can also do the old Casey Neistat style. You bend the old thing, and then you're vlogging. This is the stiffest tripod, dude. And like, obviously, you know, get a little arm workout in the midst. Not a huge deal though, but like, I mean, other than the fact that it's heavy, like the actual camera itself, this thing holds up really well. So like, you can just do your thing and you're good to go. And it can also hold, like, if you strap it to like something like this, like a desk post, or like just some sort of vertical beam or something, or anything really, it can hold on, and it supports the weight. See, it's not like drooping, or it's not like slipping or anything. It is completely supported. So if you need to get like some sort of really cool ground view or something like that, there's all kinds of possibilities. But that is definitely one of the good uses for that tripod. And one of my personal pet peeves about any tripod kind of like this is that sometimes these joints will get all out of whack and they're not straight. So I always like to straighten them out myself. This is definitely a personal preference. You don't have to do this, but just for like moving and storage and stuff like that, and just for compact use, I like to make sure the legs are as straight as possible most of the time. All right, the next camera I have is this little camcorder right here. This is the camera that I used to vlog with on a very regular basis. This camera in general is a much lighter weight camera than that other one, so you can feel even safer with a lighter camera on this, because like, I bet the tripod's heavier than this camera, let's be real here. But as we've seen previously, stand it up, it's sturdy, it's not going anywhere you push down on it. Obviously after a while, if you push hard enough, it'll go, but it could even get set up on the back of your chair for some reason if you need it to do so, because it is very sturdy. Look at this thing, dude. It's extremely flexible, so you can put it on pretty much anything you need. All right, the next one we have is we got the old Hero 4 Black on our hands today, and we have it used, as you can see, with the mount that screws onto a screw mount. And again, very, very lightweight. This just tripod is so much beefier and bigger than the actual GoPro. But like, if this is your camera of choice, or like any sort of GoPro, go for it. Like, it works, and you literally will never have to worry about tripod giving out. Because whenever I use this old one, especially in its later time, I would always worry, like, if I had a shot set up, I was like, is it gonna fall? Because there were some shots I would make, and it was legit. Like, I would have the thing set up like so. I would have it set up, and after a while, you could see in the video it would slip because, you know, the feet would give, because, you know, they're kind of worn out. Because I've used it like all the time, so it's understandable that it wears out. But again, works for a GoPro. I'm not gonna do it again because I've done it already many times, but you can wrap it around anything. The most flexible tripod you'll ever get. And the final camera I'm going to use today to test out this tripod is, well, this one. Ooh. I think it's a little bit longer than my other one too, so it's nice for vlogging to get this good wide shot. It's you know, whenever it's, especially because it's brand new, it's really stiff, so there's not going to be any sort of, like, the ball head mount is not going to like wobble on me. Like, it will, you know, it will accompany the image stabilization of this camera like no other. And it's good for quick, like if I'm using it like this, just quick, boom, boom, set it down, use it like this, or just anything of the sort. But there are all kinds of different tripods you can get just like it. Like, I got this one. This was from Walmart. I got it for like less than 20 bucks, I think. This one I'm using right now, I bought it on Best Buy. I got it, actually, it was a Black Friday deal. I got it for $39.99. It was actually $49.99 off of the original price. So the original price was right at about $80. So if that's not something you're interested in spending money on, I don't blame you. It can run a little high, and especially on like good quality camera equipment, especially starting off a channel like I have been, you know, especially being small, not making money on it. You know, you're just trying to get what you can get to use for a year or so, and then you can upgrade and it'll be all good. But as a small vlogging channel, the JOBY GorillaPod is definitely the way to go for me. And if you are trying to go out there and really just make any sort of content that needs a tripod that can go other places and be flexible, this is definitely worth looking into. December is coming up, and that means daily vlogs are coming back. They're gonna be going up for Vlogmas. I'm really excited for it, and I think this tripod is going to help me out an absolute ton. So if you're looking for anything sort of like this, I would definitely recommend checking it out, or like I said, any tripod that is similar. But if you guys found this video helpful, be sure and let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. If you have any questions, or if there's something that I maybe didn't touch on and you would like to see addressed, be sure and let me know in the comments. I will reply to your comments, so just comment down below your thoughts. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see some more vlog type content, be sure and subscribe down below with notifications turned on so you do not miss out on any of my vlogs. But guys, without further ado, this has been the JOBY GorillaPod. Very awesome. I highly recommend you check it out. And this has been GareTheBear. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys again next time.